With so much software available in the short-term rental industry these days, it's increasingly difficult to keep up to date with what's on the market and to determine whether it's a maybe or a must-have for you and your business. So meet one provider each week in a short interview, learning what they do and what they offer. So if you have around 15 minutes to spare, it could prove to be a very good investment to stick around. So let's see who and what is out there, one by one, with me, Deborah Larby, also known as the Guest Inspector. Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Techsplained with the Guest Inspector. Depending on your business model, starting off with an empty property is the norm. Fitting it out as quickly as possible in as stylish a manner can be a time-consuming challenge. The shopping list is long. Beds, lamps, dishes, artwork, long list. And researching and finding the suppliers, more time is consumed. Every day is a lost revenue day. So the quicker it's fitted out, the better. And what about simply updating or renovating a tired-looking property? Today, I'm chatting with Jeff, who will explain how you can get all of this done quickly and with discounted prices with a one-stop shop called HostGPO. Hello, Jeff. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm very well. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me today, Jeff.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Great. We're going to launch straight into it. In one sentence, can you please tell me, what does HostGPO do?
Yeah, HostGPO is a buying group for vacation rental hosts. We are a one-stop shop where you can come to purchase furniture, linens, mattresses, amenities, rugs, art, anything that you need for your vacation rental unit at a discounted price and with a streamlined ordering process.
Fantastic. So I'm coming to you. I've got an empty property. I'm coming to you. So what's the process? What journey do I go through? And then what do I get and what do I see?
Yeah, absolutely. So HostGPO is really a community first and foremost. So if you are a vacation rental owner or a property manager or an interior designer, and you're about to either set up a new vacation rental unit or refresh or buy, replenish your unit with linens fresh for a year, you will go to hostgpo.com. You'll sign up and you'll go through an onboarding process. And that onboarding phone call is really, really important. What that does is we, talk to you about what your buying needs are. So if you're setting up a new unit versus whether you are refreshing a unit, we'll find out kind of a little bit more about you and your business. And then we'll work with you on trying to guide you towards which of the vendors make the most sense for you. And we'll show you how the member portal works. So all of our deals are confidential. We can't publicly advertise them. In general, we get between 30 and 70% off all of these major brands that we work with. But that onboarding call will approve your account. You'll be able to log in to the member portal and browse and start shopping right then.
Right. So once I've been signed up, I have access to this portal, and then I can go through all of the suppliers that you've partnered up with, and then I can go in and see everything that they're providing, and I can see the prices by that stage.
Exactly. Yeah. And we have partnerships with each of these brands that are very, very deep. So the way that works is not just in terms of the discount, but also in terms of access to products that aren't generally available to the public. So for example, some of our mattress partners, the way that works is you might purchase the mattress. You can get the retail mattresses off the website at a big discount, but you can also access a hospitality version of their mattress, which is even less expensive. And, it comes in like a regular cardboard box as opposed to all the fancy packaging, because we know that, as vacation rental owners and operators ourselves, that's not really that important, right? You're just going to open the box and put the mattress out right away anyways. So, that's each of these vendor pages will show how to, what our deal is and how to place an order with that vendor.
Lovely. Now, if you're not aware of these vendors, and let's say I just want to look at just dishes. I want to buy a set of crockery. Can I do a search for just dishes and then you'll show me all the vendors that sell dishes?
Yeah, exactly. We have it broken out by category. So for example, you can click on linens or mattresses or amenities or supplies. You can even click on services, which will bring up some of our other partnerships like Terminex for pest control, or Ace Hardware for things like supplies, or if you have a local Ace, that's a great discount because it's both online and also in store.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So for example, let's say I'm setting up a one-bedroom apartment. Do you have any checklists ready to go that, you're going to need a bed, you're going to need at least one bedside table, preferably two, la, 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 la. Have you got a list that I can go through and say, okay, I want to allocate this mattress from this vendor for have you got that?
Yeah, absolutely. And we even take it one step further. So let's say, for example, one bedroom is pretty simple. Let's say you're setting up a 5-bedroom house or a 4-bedroom house, right? Let's really get into it. So you're setting up a 4-bedroom house. You can log into HostGPO, and linens is always a big one, right? Because there's so many components to it. There's the flat sheet. There's whether you're going to do a duvet cover. There's whether you're going to do pillows, comforters, encasement, etc. And so what we've built is a streamlined ordering process for you as well. So we have this partnership with a company called Standard Textile. They're one of the linen partners that we work with. They're the largest linen hospitality company in the US. So this is who sells sheets to Marriott, Hilton, Hyatt, etc. And I should quickly mention, we are just in the US and Canada right now for our membership base. But what we have is this thing called Bedbox, where when you log in, you can say, I'm setting up a new unit. It's got 4 bedrooms, 2 queen beds, 1 king bed, and 2 twins. And there's 4 bathrooms or 3 bathrooms. Click next, and it'll automatically populate a shopping cart for you with 3 pars, so 3 sets of everything, right?
Yeah.
One for the bed, one for storage, and one that's being laundered. Yeah. And it'll give you the recommendations based on the best sellers. HostGPO, we have this collective knowledge of over 200,000 homes and units between all of our members. So we know kind of the best sellers at each of these brands. And so we'll populate that shopping cart for you, and you can edit it up or down, you can add, take away, etc. But it'll really get you going on what you need for linens. And we do that across the board. HostBox, which is one that we have, which is great for like amenities and kitchen pantry supplies, kitchen box, your whole kitchen, set up like that. So there is the ability to do more streamlined procurement. And then the last thing I'll talk about there is if you're setting up an entirely new home, like a 4-bedroom or something like that, we have this partnership, a great partnership with Williams-Sonoma. So all of the Williams-Sonoma brands, West Elm, Pottery Barn, Williams-Sonoma, Rejuvenation, etc., where through HostGPO and Williams-Sonoma, we have a design pilot program where they will do the interior design of your whole home for you for free, and then manage the delivery and installation of all the furniture items, which is great, especially in a supply chain crisis, because what will happen is, let's say you have, you're setting up the property, you just closed or you just signed the lease, and you're like, okay, we're going to be live in 8 weeks, and you want to go through this program. It's excellent because if something gets delayed that you've ordered, you have somebody actively managing that timeline to tell you, hey, this is delayed. And by the way, here's some other substitutions to make sure that your property gets launched in time. So again, there's the ability to do boxes, there's checklists, and there's also this amazing free interior design program, which we've done probably a couple hundred homes through it already in this kind of pilot phase. And in general, they've gone incredibly.
Fantastic. That's really great. Now, let's say I'm just renovating a lounge room. So I can just go in and buy a couch. I don't have to be buying all the bits and pieces. I can go in and buy one item.
Absolutely. And nobody knows the importance of that, more than me, right? My background before starting HostGPO, I ran a vacation rental company. We had a property management company that had over 150 units, and I was constantly setting up units and also replacing items. So we know everybody at HostGPO, we're all hosts ourselves. Everybody that our whole team is made up of people that have worked at large property management companies or have vacation rentals. And we know that sometimes you got to just send one couch. Sometimes you have to replace one rug. And so you should be able to get, 50, 60, 70% off even ordering that one item, because you are a part of a group that is constantly ordering all the time. So there really are no minimum orders for pretty much all of our vendors. You can order just one item and you're still going to get that discount.
Yeah, that's great. Now, you touched on it before, and I mentioned it in the intro about the hardware. So you even have a hardware vendor. So if you want to buy paint or plumbing supplies or flooring, you can still get discounts for those items as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have, we try to only partner with a handful of select, really curated vendors. It's not this isn't like a coupon site where you're logging in and there's, 600 different brands and, whatever. This is a curated selection of, we know who the right furniture partners are, and we know how to help people understand what the importance of buying contract grade, commercial grade furniture is. That's something that we'll walk through with, each new person who signs up and joins our community. We're trying to educate folks on, if you have an option between 2 different couches and one is contract grade and one isn't, when you really think about what that means, that item has been tested for commercial use. That's being used in hotels and restaurants and all of these other types of environments where people are like a vacation rental. I mean, people are going to drive your unit like it's a rental car. That's how people treat vacation rental units, and you want them to. You want them to have an amazing experience, and you should really have furniture items that will withstand, that type of use. Otherwise, the replacement cost on, purchasing the kind of Wayfair roulette type furniture is you don't know what you're getting. It might break, and then the costs, right? We all know as hosts the costs of having to block off a night so that you can get a new item in there, pay for it to get taken away, buying a second item before you have to, having it installed, coordinating the logistics. All of those costs go into, the actual cost of running your vacation rental unit. And when you're trying to increase profitability, there's so much focus out there on revenue generating, pricing. How do we increase pricing? How do we generate more revenue? But just as important is, how do we lower our costs? And lowering your cost isn't even just one-time purchasing. It's also purchasing the right items that are going to last, that will get you, higher returns because people are going to want to book it, and keep your costs lower, right? That's a big part of profitability too.
Look, if we look at hotels, they're using commercial grade furniture and beds. Why shouldn't we be using commercial grade? We are like hotels. We have the same sort of traffic. We want the same sort of traffic coming through our properties. It only makes sense to be using the commercial standard, commercial grades.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Standard Textile is a great example of that. I mean, that's who, the Ritz and Hilton and Marriott, that's who they buy through. And by the way, they buy through a GPO. GPO is a group purchasing organization. We didn't make it up. We just created the first one for the vacation rental industry. And the idea is that by harnessing our collective buying power, we can go to these brands and get the same deals as Marriott, the same deals as these enormous hotel chains, even if you're ordering one set of sheets or one set of linens to replace in a home. So, the pains of going to, giant big box retailers, and, I did it myself. I did the Costco's, the IKEA, trying to go to Home Goods, and oh no, they only have the off-white sheets this time and the cream color pillowcases, and then your unit starts to look like a Frankenstein unit with different compiled, there's only so many live, love, laugh, things that you can put in your unit. And so we really focus on partnering with brands like that allow you to choose from hundreds of thousands of items, and also know that you're getting that quality. Society 6 is a great example too. I mean, just to throw out like one of the brands that we love that we partner with, they have hundreds of thousands of pieces of art that are really created by individual artists that upload them onto the site. And that's a marketplace where you can purchase through HostGPO at a discount. You can purchase all different kinds of decor items, wallpaper, art, frame prints, canvas, pillows, etc., side tables, whatever you want, and create a unique space. Nobody wants to stay in your unit in, Florida and, look at a picture of the Eiffel Tower on the wall. No offense. It's just, that's not really creating a local experience. And everybody knows that you got it from IKEA. And so, this
you get to know the IKEA catalog. You go to the different places, IKEA cushion, IKEA cutlery, IKEA glasses. You get to know everything.
I felt like I was speaking Swedish for like a good couple of years there, and I knew like every single IKEA furniture piece, but I also learned the hard way that IKEA stuff takes time to build, and it also gets replaced very frequently. And guests notice when they show up, that accuracy rating on your vacation rental, for those of you that aren't at 5s, it's because they're showing up and they see the picture of what looks like wood grain tables, and then the top of it's peeling off. Right, that experience is not what people are expecting. That the quality of level of units has just been increasing, and we really want to focus on increasing that level of unit across everybody. It helps everybody. It helps the community at large to really be providing better quality vacation rental units. So the little things that we've learned the hard way as hosts, like how difficult it is to actually build your furniture. Those are things that we take into account when you order $10,000 worth of West Elm furniture. You still pay $249 to have it all installed and delivered for you and built. Right? People don't know that. They're not aware that those yes, it might look like it's a little bit more expensive. With the HostGPO discount, it actually generally comes out pretty close to a lot of the other Wayfairs and IKEAs of the world. But you're also getting that installation, you're getting that build for you. So We really stand with a lot of the brands that we work with. We have deep partnerships with them, and they are really there to support our members and community, so that you don't get treated like somebody who just orders one couch. Right? We all know, even if you have 5 units, even if you have 10, even if you have 500 units, you're probably ordering that one couch, and you should have access to that kind of, more advanced customer support and a real relationship with a vendor that you're buying from.
Yeah. Now tell me, I've got my shopping list. I've selected the dishes and the artwork and the couch and the bed and the lamps. How does it work at checkout? So when I go to checkout, I'm paying you as one checkout.
So you'll see, most of the time, what we really try to do is get it so that you are actually buying from the brand directly. You're not buying through us. You're buying through our partnership with these brands. So if you want to order something like, public goods, right, for your shampoos and soaps, you'll create an account, and then through HostGPO, we let them know, hey, this is one of our new members. And then you log into their site and purchase on their site. You're going to be purchasing whatever you want through that normal shopping experience. You're going to get the tracking information. You're going to get all of that directly as though you're purchasing on their site. It's just the prices you're going to see are way lower, literally on that site. So the purpose of our member portal is to really describe each of those ordering processes for you. But sometimes it's as easy as, hey, here's a coupon code, put it in your shopping cart on their site when you check out. Sometimes it's as easy as, here, you've created a login. Sometimes for like Ace Hardware, it's a great partnership. You literally fill out this one form, and then you become an Ace Hardware partner. And so you can go into any store, say your company's name at the store, and walk away with that item. So, we're not trying to be in the middle of any of this stuff. We're trying to create the most streamlined and easy purchasing process possible. And for any items or any sort of ordering processes that we are involved with or not, you can come to HostGPO and click on My Orders and view all of your tracking information, what you purchased, where it came from, where it was going to, sorting by project, etc. Even if you're ordering from that brand directly. So that's one of the benefits of our partnerships, is that we actually, we are able to work and connect in the back end with a lot of these companies to make sure that we're creating the most streamlined process for you.
Great. So you actually go off to purchase, but it's all there maintained in your account on HostGPO. You can keep an eye on everything there. Great.
That's right.
Okay.
Which is really, really nice. I mean, it's a really cool experience to go and buy a mattress. And you order that mattress from the mattress company directly, and they ship it to you. But then you want to figure out which mattress you ordered for that property. So you can just come back on HostGPO and take a look, right? Because we're connected with them. So you can click, see the shipping on there. You can see all the shipping at once. So that's a really nice feature to be able to do.
Just out of interest then, with the shipping, is when I look at the order that I have placed with, let's say, 5 vendors, do I see the 5 different delivery dates, or do I have to go into each order to check the delivery dates?
You will see each of the trackings, and you'll be able to click them and see, when the estimated delivery was, etc. And like, it'll be all listed there. Yeah, and I think we're about 85% of our vendors are doing that right now, but we're working to get it to 100. It just, some of these older dinosaur companies, they take, they make great product, but they take a long time to integrate with. So it's been a great process, and our membership base and our community has been really, really supportive and really integral in telling us what we can do to make our site better, our experience better, and which new partnerships they really want to see.
Okay, so what would your unique selling point be
for HostGPO? Yeah, I think it's we're a community first and foremost of vacation rental hosts that have all the knowledge to curate this group of brands, and we have a very, very deep integrated partnership with the best quality products. That is, these partnerships are exclusive, and you are able to order and have from all of these brands in a deep way and a more streamlined solution. So these are hospitality grade products from brands that really aren't even accessible. Standard Textile is a great example of that. Like they're not really a retail site. Brooklinen is. And again, we have access to products that you can't even get on the regular Brooklinen site, right? So we have access to hospitality type products. So deep partnerships with a curated list of vendors, and really access and joining a community of vacation rental hosts that have a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience in which brands, which items to get, how to order, and really a streamlined kind of ordering process with things like Bedbox.
Yeah. Okay. Now, why would I use your product? Now, obviously, it's sort of like it's a convenience being the one-stop shop, and it's going to save me time. Is there any other reasons why I would use HostGPO that I'm missing?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to save a ton of money. I mean,
Yeah.
you will save on setting up a new unit. Our average members who set up multiple units will save an average of 52% on their unit off of retail pricing. So
Okay.
I can't tell you what our deals are right now. I can't say
Yeah.
we get this percent off of West Elm and this percent off Rugs USA
Yeah.
because we have these confidentiality agreements. But what I can tell you is you can sign up, you can join the site. There is a membership fee to join,
Yep.
but it's very, very, very low. It's super reasonable. It's $120 a year is the entry level membership fee, and that
Yeah.
is you'll save that on one rug, with our discounts. And
Yeah.
so when you sign up, it's a 3-month free trial. There's no commitment. You can start placing orders. You can try it out, and we can let you in and show you what these deals are and really explain and get you samples from each of the products, right? That's a whole important thing too. Like, it's hard to order linens, especially. A lot of the time you want to feel them. Same thing with soaps and shampoos. You want to try it out. You want to, before you order a 300 case pack of travel size shampoos, you better feel one first if that's really important to you. So, again, these relationships that we have with these vendors allow for us to send you free samples of whatever you want, because they want the HostGPO community to be happy, and they want the HostGPO community to make sure that they're liking the product that, we're buying.
Yeah, yeah. Now, you touched on price. Now, I thought this is actually a very interesting thing, that it was a subscription model, and you do pay for a year. So the thing is, you say you get 3 months for free. Is this the sort of thing that 3 months free, but you got to give us your credit card? So after that 3 months, it's automatic, or it's just 3 months, have a go?
3 months free. Don't have to give us your credit card, and you can order whatever you want and try all the products out.
Wow. Okay. So then
by the way, if for whatever reason you end up not ordering through HostGPO, or you end up not saving more than your membership fee or whatever, we'll fully refund you. So there is no commitment or anything like that. We fully stand behind, and our membership base is very, very, very happy. And people are extremely shocked that our membership fees are so low. Our model is built on thousands and thousands of vacation rental companies and owners, very, very, very low membership fee cost.
Yeah. Now, I was wondering then, so given the onboarding process that you're checking the owner, the property manager, host, who's the ideal audience? What size property manager?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great question. So for us, usually it's folks who have 3 or more vacation rental units. So people who are scaling, or folks who are setting up brand new units, that's a really great fit for us too, just because the amount of savings you can have up front is so high.
Yeah.
And they really like to utilize a lot of those in a box type features that we have, or the free design program. So folks setting up a new unit, our sweet spot is really people who are just starting out and wanting to scale. So people who are trying to build for scalability, who it's really important that they start doing things like standardizing their linens, standardizing their amenities, etc. Because if you don't standardize at the beginning, you get to the point where at some point you have to go back and redo everything you've done. The different colored sheets, and that is something that resonates with folks that have had multiple units, is you realize that, like, this doesn't match, this doesn't look good. And so really the ideal HostGPO member is somebody that is setting up a new home and is really going from that scaling of 3, 5, 10 units and forward. So we have members that have 3,000, 5,000 plus units, 500 plus units. They're still purchasing through HostGPO because our pricing is guaranteed the best pricing in the industry. So that is why no matter what, we have those folks as well. But the sweet spot, and where we're really finding most people getting a lot of value, is that 3, 5, 10 unit and plus, really starting to scale and really starting to care about which items you're putting inside. You're not really just trying this out. That being a vacation rental host is what you want to do. This is what you're really committing to. Those types of people who are starting to professionalize are the ones that are coming to HostGPO.
Yeah, yeah. And look, like you said, at $120 for a year, you would be saving that on one decent sized piece of furniture that you might be buying. And I was wondering, it's like, okay, well, once you've got the place set up, what else would you need to buy through the year, to keep using the subscription. But I suppose there's always some churn going on, or another crockery set you might need to purchase, or there's always going to be purchasing. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a rug,
yeah.
you know, replacement linens, more shampoo, olive oil, whatever it is that you're trying to get. Yeah, exactly. The pots and pans. Or for those of you that have been in the vacation rental industry, I've been doing this for 7-8 years now.
Yeah.
You realize that rugs a lot of the time are like kind of more of a disposable item than a furniture piece, because ultimately, like, you know, you can try to launder a rug, but you're going to end up paying the same price as just getting a new one. Yeah. So, you know, I've donated a lot of rugs. I've gone into, you know, washable rugs for a lot of the high use areas through our partner Rugs USA. Excellent washable rugs. But, you know, there are things that get replaced throughout the course of the year, and you want to be able to go back to the same place where you're going to get the same items again, from brands that aren't leaving, from lines that aren't having inventory issues. You know, Standard Textiles, they've been around for 80, 90 years. They're, you know, Marriott's not buying from the linen company that's going to change their linens, right? These are their core collections that they've had forever. And we hear that a lot. Oh, I was buying Charisma, but now I went, or I was buying off of Amazon, but that brand doesn't sell anymore. They changed their pricing, all that kind of stuff. So, again, really important to have like a core consistent group of brands. Yeah.
And I just had a flashback of, you know, okay, running to buy this and running to buy that. Right. So do all of your vendors, do they all provide delivery?
Yeah. We try to negotiate for free shipping. I think we have free shipping from pretty much anybody, with essentially no order minimums, or if they are, they're extremely low. And they all ship. So.
Yeah, brilliant. That's great. And you mentioned earlier on about America and Canada. So you're just focusing on those two right now?
That's right. Yeah, we're in the US and Canada, and we're focusing on expanding. We've already started. We've made a lot of headway. We have a lot of brands that we've already started partnering with overseas, and the idea is that we'll be able to launch in a couple other countries soon.
Oh, fantastic. Well, stay tuned. Yeah. So when you sign up, okay, you're paying for a year. Is that basically like then a year contract?
No. I mean, again, like I said, you're signing up. There's a 3-month free trial. You don't have to give us your credit card info to use it. You can have as many, you know, you can order as many things as you want. You can get samples. You can try it out and really experience the product. Yeah. You pay for your membership. If for whatever reason you don't use it, we'll fully refund you. This isn't we're not trying to lock people into contract. Everybody realizes the value right away. Yeah. You know, this helps us keep the lights on and you know, again, provide the level of service that we want to be able to do, and you know, make sure that we can help people in a meaningful way.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great. So we've come to the end of the interview. Is there anything else that I didn't ask that you want to add? Anything else people should know?
I don't think so. I really think that we covered a good amount of it. And ultimately, you know, one thing that we always focus on is the fact that time is really valuable. And so without me talking about HostGPO more, I mean, you should just go check it out. Your time is valuable, and you should be able to order quickly and efficiently at, you know, the best deals from one place. So that's what we've created. And we're really looking forward to welcoming more people into our community.
That's great. Well, if you have any questions for Jeff, you can pop them in the comments below. I will include the link in the description. Jeff, thank you very much for your time. And it's been great learning about HostGPO.
Thank you. It was really great being here.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Take care.
Bye.